Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about some NFL news. Probably a lot of stuff to talk about here, so we're just going to get right into it and not waste much time with the intro. So, with an update, we have some stuff to talk about with the New York Giants. So, an update, NFL teams have inquired about trading for hashtag Giants running back Saquon Barkley, but New York is not moving Barkley, per at Josiah Anderson. And Barkley, quote, isn't going anywhere, per the report. I mean, it's going to be an insane workload now for Barkley. They didn't want to give him that contract, but they don't want to let him go. It's like, if you're going to pay him, but if you're not, just trade him. But he is their only weapon on offense now, so that would make sense. Maybe a new contract will come in the offseason. No, we'll just have to see. So, an update. Hashtag Bears rookie quarterback Tyson Bagent is getting his third career start as Justin Fields remains too injured to play, per the team. So the undrafted rookie quarterback will start against the hashtag Saints on week 9. We get to hear Chris Collinsworth suck up to Tyson Bagent again. But he's been pretty solid so far. Has that Tyson Bagent, how you fucking say his last name? Been pretty good. So we had some breaking news today. More involving the Giants. So hashtag Seahawks are trading for hashtag Giants defensive tackle Leonard Williams, per at Rap Sheet. So the Seahawks, this was an hour ago, they traded for Leonard Williams. There's no trade deadline's coming up. There's going to be a few moves here and there. So we got the details of this trade. So the hashtag Seahawks are trading a 2024 second-round pick and a 2025 fifth-round pick for hashtag Giants defensive tackle Leonard Williams, per at Tom Pelissero. And I think this is a solid move, honestly. Like, it's kind of risky. Like, the Giants did get good value out of this. But this is a good move for the Seahawks. I mean, I like the value the Giants got out of this. But this is a win-now move for the Seahawks. For an expiring deal, though, like a second, a fifth, that's pretty much very late first or super early second. It's risky, but if you're Seahawks, this isn't all. You gotta be all in. Because with Boye Mafe breaking out and John Reed having a bounce-back year, their D-line's getting much better. Leonard Williams is still productive. He's not the same player as he was in 2020, but he can still be productive. So, I think it's a solid move for the Giants to get rid of him and get some solid value in return, but it's a good move also for the Seahawks. I think it's a win-win trade for Seattle and New York. So, but this feels like a strong move for both sides. The Giants probably aren't going anywhere this season and can use those picks to rebuild in key areas, while the Seahawks have a core of young players that might go deep in the playoffs, and if they improve their defensive line, and they can improve their defensive line with a guy like Williams. So, I think it's a good move. He was traded by the Jets to the Giants at age 25, and now age 29, he's traded to the Seahawks. So, yeah, per report, Chiefs wide receiver Richie James and the team are working on possibly trading him to another NFL team, per at JFL ESPN. The team recently added Mecole Hardman, so James is left without a clear role. He caught 50 passes last season for the hashtag Giants. It's Richie James. Nobody wants to trade for that bum. Hashtag Chargers QB Justin Herbert has a 70.785 win percentage when his defense allows fewer than 28 points. 22-6 record. Well, good thing they have a defensive coach in Brandon Staley. Yeah, under Staley, their defense has been trash. But Justin Herbert still doesn't make that many clutch plays, though. So today's only the 30th time ever that the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, and MLS all have games that at the same time. It is the only time in 2023 that this will occur. There will be 11 NBA games, 9 NHL games, 2 MLS playoff games, Game 3 of the World Series, and of course Monday Night Football with the Raiders and Lions. It's gonna be a interesting night of betting for people that bet on sports. It's going to be a lot of stuff to bet on, possibly a lot of money to win as well. So, we had some news today that was confirmed. It was reported yesterday that Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles. He got the MRI to confirm, and sucks, man. Breaking hashtag Vikings QB Kirk Cousins indeed suffered a torn Achilles tendon injury, and he's done for the 2023 season. Per 8 Rap Sheet and at Tom Pelissero, MRI confirmed the injury. And this sucks, man. He had a really great season cooking up. It just seems like Achilles injuries are happening to a lot of players this year. And it sucks because Kirk Cousins was actually having a really great season. I know many people probably ain't talking about it, but he was actually having a great start to the 2023 season. After, starting 0-4, but it wasn't really his fault. But now the Vikings are starting to win some games. It's going to be tough now without Mr. Kirk Cousins. So, Shannon Sharpe criticized Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce for attending the World Series game on Friday ahead of the Broncos game. It's an awful look. It's a terrible look. This is the NFL. You got a game on Sunday. Well, this is a terrible take. Oh, God forbid somebody go to a World Series game on an off day. Like, who cares? So, update. The hashtag Falcons have declined to name Desmond Ridder their starting QB going forward. When asked if Ridder will start assuming he's healthy, Coach Arthur Smith said, quote, "I gotta see where he's at. That's the best I can give you." It's basically what he said. Is it gonna be Taylor Heinicke time? Desmond Ridder is absolutely cooked right now. But might be Taylor Heinicke time at this point. I mean, might as well. So we had some breaking news today, some more news. The hashtag Bills are signing running back Leonard Fournette, per H. Schultz report. Not everyone thinks that highly of Fournette, but he's been solid for the Bucs the past 3 seasons, and he has really good hands out of the backfield. He can catch, which he's a reliable workhorse, and he'll be a great veteran presence. James Cook has been good, so you can add Leonard Fournette can be your power back behind James Cook. You can have that 1-2 with James Cook and Leonard Fournette. So I think it's a solid move. And he's a really great catcher out of the backfield as well. So they have a solid running back. So per report, the hashtag Cowboys, 49ers, and Bills have interest in trading for starting Bears cornerback Jalen Johnson. Per Albright NFL. The 49ers reportedly want to add a pass rusher and cornerback by the deadline. Imagine if we got Jalen Johnson on our team. But surely there's no way the Bears are going to trade their cornerback one. There's no way that this would happen. Cowboys, we're not going to make any notable moves. Most likely. There's no way. But there's no way they're trading. They're going to try to extend him to a contract. There's no way they're going to fucking trade him. Update. So, Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett is a game-time decision for the Thursday's game against the hashtag Titans. Safety Minkah Fitzpatrick is out for this game. I think the Steelers are probably going to lose to Will Levis, regardless of who the quarterback was, but they ain't winning now for sure. So Steelers second-round pick. An update, Joey Porter Jr. will become a full-time starter over Levi Wallace, the team announced. And Porter, obviously, he did enough to earn the extended role over Levi Wallace. He did enough by week 3. This is like 5 weeks too late. This staff is having a horrible year making decisions. He did enough by like week 2 or 3. And he's really a first-round pick. Dude's literally lockdown corner. The NFL has ordered Houston to cease the usage of Oilers-inspired alternate powder blue uniforms, citing trademark infringement. So the NFL called Houston's uniform blatant copying. This doesn't make any sense, man. Just a fucking buzzkill. Like, the NFL ruins good things. It's just soft. Like, I get they look similar, but come on, man. NFL. The No Fun League. So, entering this season, many thought the worst trade in NFL history is Russell Wilson's hashtag Broncos, but what is going unnoticed is Russell was playing well under Sean Payton. He's ranked top 5 in a number of categories, including passing TDs, QB rating, and TDs per attempt. The Browns' Deshaun Watson trade looks worse when you now take into account that the PR hit that Cleveland took on in addition to that fully guaranteed $230 million contract and loss of draft picks. Here, Russ has had a solid season. But, yeah, he sure ain't good. Update, the hashtag Rams aren't ruling out injured reserve for QB Matthew Stafford with his thumb injury via Jordan Rodrigo? Who the fuck is it? Not part of the nerd community, don't know how to say the last name. Still gathering information to help determine how long he'll be out. Yeah, I guess it's time for Stetson Bennett. It's Stetson Bennett time. So, update, the hashtag Patriots wide receiver Kendrick Bourne suffered a torn ACL injury per at Mike Garofalo. He's done for the season. So, Kendrick Bourne is done for the season. It just sucks. Okay, it sucks. I don't know how he tore it, but I don't know if he was actually injured on the celebration. But that sucks. The Broncos defense gave up 36.2 points per game in weeks 1 through 5 this year. They've given up only 15.6 points per game this past week, including 2 games versus Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Yeah, nothing makes sense anymore. Guess the Broncos defense just has their number. Breaking. The hashtag Titans are expected to start rookie QB Will Levis for week 9 against the hashtag Steelers. Well deserved. I mean, obviously it was going to happen. He should be the starter for the remainder of the season, honestly. Per report, the hashtag Cardinals are not shopping QB Kyler Murray, regardless of potential interest from other teams. Per DM Rossini, he's expected to return to the starting lineup this season. I swear I've heard this so many times. Is he actually going to come back this year? Because I think some teams will want him. It's just, when will he actually come back? Guess we'll just have to find out. So, bad update. Falcons star defensive tackle Grady Jarrett suffered a torn ACL injury and is done for the season per Adam Schefter. Injuries suck, man. He was having a pretty solid season. Per report, hashtag Giants QB Daniel Jones has been cleared for contact per Ryan Dunleavy. That means he can return to play on week 9 against hashtag Raiders, which is big considering the Tyrod Taylor injury. Why even have him play at this point? Just bench him, to be honest. Hashtag Packers signed pass rusher Sean Gary to a $107 million contract extension. He announced the Packers signed him to. The former first-round pick, his 27 career sacks, claimed 4.5 this season in 7 games. That's kind of a lot of money. Paying that man more than Myles Garrett's kind of wild to me. It's kind of a bit of money right there for Rashawn Gary. Per report, Eagles QB Jalen Hurts had to go through an hour-long treatment on his injured knee following the Commanders game, according to Mike Silasky. Hurts has been playing hurt since at least last week. He's toughing it out for Philly, so he's trying to tough it out, which is big for for the fantasy owners. Standout rookie defensive tackle suffered a back injury during the Commanders game. Eagles standout rookie Jalen Carter will have an MRI to determine the severity of the injury. The Raiders have had trade calls about wide receiver Hunter Renfrow for weeks, but it doesn't appear a deal is imminent per rap sheet. The team also received calls on defenseman Max Crosby and wide receiver Devontae Adams, but, quote, their answer has been an emphatic no. Steelers kicker joins Deontay Johnson. They were calling out the NFL refs for messing up the game. They were all blaming the refs because there were some bad calls during the game. And the refs definitely did have kind of cost them, but I felt they would have lost anyways. It was just the offense only put up 10 points. So, I mean, can't just fully blame, you know, the rate. The hashtag Cardinals will keep QB Josh Dobbs their starter for week 9 against the Browns. Kyler Murray is still not ready, per the team. So, yeah, that's really all to say for this video. So, until next Mac Light. Peace.